On display at the College Football Hall of Fame in South Bend, Indiana, are 77 paintings of Heisman Trophy winners created by the well-known Kansas sports artist Ted Watts, including this image of 1988 winner Barry Sanders, a native of Wichita. This is Tim Rencher, the history guy for CJ Online, talking about how two Topeka guys had a recent brush with history when they bought the contents of a storage unit here and found it contained several of Watts's works. Joseph Joslin Sr. on the left and Mike Shep on the right responded in October to a Craigslist ad placed by a woman who was leaving town and offering to sell everything in her unit at a Topeka self-storage business. They bought it all. The men were surprised to find the unit included several signed works, including these two, created by Ted Watts, who gained a nationwide reputation over decades of creating thousands of handcrafted sports artworks at his studio in Oswego in southeast Kansas. This photo from that studio's website shows Watts, who painted for more than 250 patrons, including 26 professional sports teams, 15 national sports publications, and more than 150 colleges and universities. Those included the University of Kansas, for which Watts created scores of works that included this image of football player Gale Sayers. Watts died in 2015 at age 72. Among the items acquired by Topekans Joslin and Shep was this Watts artwork highlighting the perfect game thrown during Major League Baseball's 1956 World Series by New York Yankees pitcher Don Larson. This piece, despite having a little water damage, is Joslin's favorite because it spotlights the Brooklyn Dodgers' victory in the 1955 World Series. Members of that team included Jackie Robinson, who'd broken Major League Baseball's color line. This work recognized the World Championship won in 1957 by the Milwaukee Braves. And this one highlighted the Pittsburgh Pirates' victory in the 1960 World Series. Joslin says he's negotiating to sell the artworks and appears to have a buyer in a relative of Watts's who hopes to help preserve his legacy. This is Tim Rencher, the history guy for CJ Online.